Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the value of going on Craigslist. A few days ago, I looked up on Craigslist and saw some ad. I responded to it. Guess what? Robert Dixon is in front of me, and we're taking the interview at here at the space. Robert is the filmmaker, and Robert will tell us a little bit about the how to get distribution deals, how to make films, anything that's relevant to the filmmaking, being a director, correct?
Sure. Okay, so a big misconception that people have is, actually they have several misconceptions, that you have to go to film festivals, get a lot of awards, and that's going to help you get a distribution
That's
deal.
in the past. Nowadays,
past.
it's all driven by data. I think if you have millions of subscribers on YouTube, or if you have millions of subscribers on Instagram, people will just hire you. It's all done by data, don't you think?
No.
Okay, tell us how
Okay.
it's done.
Very simply, a lot of people don't focus on how to make a good movie. Okay, part of it is done by data, yes, but if you don't know how to make a good movie, that's part of the problem, then getting distribution through wherever, or getting people to actually watch a movie is going to be problematic. You need to actually know how to make that movie. And a lot of people wake up one day, just like they decided, I'm going to be an actor without any training. They think, oh, I'm a natural. Well, actually, you're not. You have to learn how to act. Same thing with movie making. You have to learn the different aspects. Movie making is the most detailed production that there is, bar none. It's more detailed technically than a stage show or a comedy show or something like that. As a matter of fact, there's 8 points. I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget them. Okay, to make a good movie, you have to start off with a good script, obviously. If you don't have a good script, if you don't learn how to make a good script, it doesn't matter how good your production is. Okay, after that, you have to have good actors. If you have people in front of the camera who don't know how to act, then everything else is for naught. You have to have a director who knows what he's doing. You have to have cinematography. A lot of people miss the point on cinematography. Cinematography is important, guys. Okay, then you have lighting. Lighting, very important. Sound, editing, and set design. If you don't have a good grasp of all of these, it's difficult to put a good movie together. You can skimp here or there and kind of get away with it, but if you have too much skimping, if you really haven't learned these aspects, you can't put a good movie together all around, or at least even a good movie is going to have too many problems and people aren't going to want to see it. Who wants to see a good movie with a good script and good acting, but the lighting sucks and you're squinting and trying to figure out what you're looking at?
I think you're absolutely right. The sound is very important, and the story. The people can learn a lot of things on YouTube, in the books, and you can go to school. That would be more academic way, but there are a lot of producers who just did it by themselves and just practicing.
Practicing, or YouTube channels that teach you things, and then go again practicing. As you said, you can't make a masterpiece your first time around. You do something, you make it. You can't be your biggest fan. You have to be ready to discern that what's not working. What do I need to make better?
Is there any particular shortcuts that you can share with the audience, what they can avoid not to do, rather than do?
Yes, film festivals. Okay, film festivals are not what they're built to be. I'm not putting them down, but a lot of people,
changing.
they believe that film festivals and winning awards is going to get them distribution deals. If you
It
don't,
does sometimes.
it can help. But if you don't know how to put a good movie together, all those awards really don't mean anything.
How can you win an award if you have a terrible movie?
Okay,
Probably-
have you ever been to some of these film festivals?
Yep.
A lot of these film festivals have bad movies. If you're competing against other people who have bad movies, and you just happen to be a little bit better than those other bad movies, you can still have a bad movie and win an award. There's a lot of
Smaller.
stinky stuff. I want to use the word stinky and keep this family oriented. But there's a lot of stinky stuff out there, and if you're competing against stink and yours is just a little bit better than stink, it just doesn't smell so bad, it's not saying a lot. Okay? And anyone I don't care if you're a comedian, just like if you're a movie maker. You're creating an art, but you have to take a look at what you've put together and be willing to take critique to make it better. Your first time trying to be a comedian probably wasn't a huge showcase. Get better. Your first time making a movie probably isn't going to be a masterpiece. Make it better. Find out what it is that's not working, make it better. And even if you're making good movies, still make it better. If you're not looking to make your production better and ignoring honest critique, you're sabotaging yourself. Imagine being a comedian and people trying to tell you, well, you're not that funny, and you don't want to listen to it. You're not going to succeed. Same thing for movie making.
Okay. What's the key to get distribution in selling a movie?
Very simply, make a good movie. My third time around, I was determined to get a distribution deal. I didn't do it my first 2 times around, but I kept making better movies. And the third
But
movie...
how do they find you? Do you look for you online? Do you look for the distributors? Like, what's the process?
If you make a good movie, then you can simply do what I did. You make the movie, and you can Google film distribution, and you can find over 100 distributors and mail it to them. That's what I did. I made a good movie. Finally, I was making movies that are good enough. I put it in the mail, literally put it in the mail, got a distribution deal.
Wow.
No film festivals before, during, or after.
Wow. Okay. Guys, you have to ask. I guess you might get it.
You have to make a quality product. You have to know how to make a quality product, and you have to look at your work and see what's not working and make it better. Then you're on your way.
Okay. So people who are looking to buy and sign are looking, if you're not in the ball league of the professionals, I guess you're not even getting to be considered. Once you have the prerequisites, like basic stuff like proper sound, lights, and script and actors, then you have a chance to be considered.
If you put the entire package together well, then you have a chance. If you're in there with your ego first and not really working to make a good product, which is what a lot of people do, it's just ego first and not very good product, you're not going anywhere. But if you're putting hard work and honesty, if your stuff honestly isn't that good, then that's okay, make it better.
Okay. What is your social media? Do you have Facebook page?
I do. Let me get my website because
website is perfect.
DixonMedia.us. That's DIXON media.us. They can find me, and I'll make sure there's a connection to my Facebook page there because I don't know.
We're gonna
what it is
put in
offhand.
subtitles.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.